let me tell you the story about how I ended up with this foster chameleon. He's a veil chameleon just under 1 year old. He has a fantastic temperament and personality, and he was able to climb out onto me after I coaxed him out with some bugs. That's besides the point though. How did I actually get this chameleon? He originally came from a chain pet store and went to a family that loves animals, already had a bearded dragon as well as a bunch of other animals. And my mom knows them, so when she found out that they had a chameleon, she offered to help out and gave me their information. So I was able to give them some tips and tricks, but ultimately they decided that a chameleon just wasn't the best pet for them. They were looking for a pet that was more interactive, that they could handle more often, and generally speaking, chameleons do best when left alone. Even this little guy who I was able to get out onto my hand by kind of coaxing him out with bugs, I wouldn't hold him more than a couple of minutes at a time. So they decided that they wanted to rehome him, and I've actually fostered chameleons before, so I was happy to take him in. I got a fecal test done to make sure that he didn't have any sort of parasites, and ended up keeping him in a separate room from the rest of my reptiles until I was confident that he was nice and healthy. I gave him a few weeks to settle into his new enclosure, and he was very food motivated, so I was confident I'd be able to get him out. And sure enough, I was able to get him out. He's a total cutie, like I said, just under 1 year old. I think I'm going to hang on to him for a bit, but I also have a lot of babies hatching out soon, so I'm mindful that I may have to find him a home just for space reasons, but he's going to stick around for at least a little bit.